Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Who we got in the chat tonight? Let's see. Oh, my goodness. There's a lot of people in here. We have Regina. We have Book Nook. We have Steph. She's not in her corner, though. I didn't put her in the corner.
I'm in a different corner.
She's in a different corner. DJ. Let's see. Is there anybody? Did I miss anybody? Kitty. Hello, Kitty. Welcome, guys. Thank you so much for coming over. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Happy Thursday. I want to introduce, yes, Hannah is here tonight. I wanted to introduce Hannah. So this is Stephanie in the corner's daughter. This is my niece, Hannah.
Hi, everybody.
And then, of course, we have Star and Miss Southern Belle with us tonight.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, guys.
There's Hillbilly. Welcome in, Hillbilly. And there is Deanna, Diamond Loving Nana. Welcome. Welcome in. Are y'all diamond painting tonight? Everybody saying hello to you, Hannah. I don't know if you can see the chat. Can you see the chat?
I can see the comments now. I had to figure it out, but I can see it now.
All right. So today, I just want to say the month of April is the month that we support autism awareness. Okay. And actually, April 2nd, which is today, is World Autism Awareness Day. So this is recognized globally across the world as Autism Awareness Day. Hello, TK. Welcome in.
Hey, TK.
Hey, TK.
Hey, Diamonds Loving Nana. How you doing?
Awesome. I know Diamond Loving Nana's working on her grocery store today. Yeah. I think Star and Miss Southern Belle are working on some of their projects. Star, is that your Look flowers?
Yes, these are my flowers. And I thought this would also be a good canvas for autism awareness because they're nice and bright, different colors.
Bright colors. So the symbol for autism awareness is the puzzle piece and the rainbow colored infinity sign. So we had the month to recognize people with CP last month, and this month, this one is very close to my heart. I have a granddaughter who is autistic. She's pretty high functioning, but Hannah is here to talk about autism as well. She works in the behavioral health field, and I'm going to let her do she can talk about her own personal experience with that as well. So, you know, people who are different sometimes are shunned, made fun of, bullied, etc. So this month is to work on not only awareness, but acceptance. You know, we all have some disability, no matter who we are. We don't know it all. The only one that knows it all is the good Lord above. There's not a human on earth that knows it all. So that's one thing, you know, making sure that that all people are included in everything that we do is so very important. Understanding the things about these people that make them different is also so very important. And we need to celebrate the differences. We don't need to judge. That's one thing I got to say about that.
Amen.
I'm going to go ahead and give you a little definition of what autism is. And it's So it's changed a little bit from autism to autism spectrum disorder. And it's a neurodevelopmental condition that affects how a person perceives the world, communicates, and interacts with others. It's a lifelong spectrum condition, meaning it manifests differently in everyone, and it ranges from needing significant support to living independently, and it's usually recognized in early childhood. So there's a set of strengths and challenges that typically characterize autism. Social communication differences, which is they have challenges with verbal and nonverbal communication, like interpreting body language, eye contact, or understanding social cues. Repetitive behaviors and interests, so a preference for strict routines and high focus on specific interests, and repetitive movements like hand flapping or rocking. So those are some of the characteristics. There's more. I mean, and some of them are unique to the person. Sensory processing differences, they have a heightened sensitivity or under responsiveness to sensory input like light, sound, smell, or textures. The reason that autism is called a spectrum is because of the wide range of support needs and experiences. Because some individuals may be nonverbal or have intellectual disabilities, while others have exceptional verbal skills and, in some cases, high intellectual capabilities. So that's just kind of a general overview. And now I'm going to turn it over to Hannah and let her talk about what she knows about it, because she knows a lot more really than I do.
I don't know that I would say I know a lot more, but I, like she said, I do work in behavioral health. I'm a medical records supervisor, so not really direct with patients. However, if you're in charts all day long, and I do have some patient directness, I guess. You kind of just see things and learn different things, just throughout the day. But I guess really my main experience comes from living with my husband. My husband is 32, and he's been diagnosed with autism, I think, at an early age, probably at 4 years old. So, of course, back then there wasn't a whole lot of technology, or they knew he was autistic, but they didn't know, I guess, where at on the spectrum that he was going to be. Really that young, it's hard to tell, because you could have speech delay, where it's just going to take a little while to learn how to speak, or you could just be, completely nonverbal. But of course, nonverbal does not mean non-thinking or non-feeling. I mean, just because someone may not be able to verbalize, it does not mean that they are any less intellectually, capable. So that's definitely one thing. But as the years kind of progressed, I think he actually got diagnosed with what was called Asperger's, back then at around 12. So that was a type of autism, which now I think is formally called, like Sherry said, it's just autism spectrum disorder. So it's just a general label now, but it covers that wide range of autism. And I know a lot of people, they get the point of view of autism from like a parent. Um, and it's kind of different for me because I'm given a point of view as a wife. You know, but Jeremy, he's extremely talented. He's extremely smart. I would say he's probably on the higher functioning side of autism. You know, recently in the past few years, he's been learning how to drive, learning how to be more independent, things of that nature. I, you know, it's different for everybody, but I think his main interest, of course, I think it's on my name on my YouTube channel, is Drummer's Wife. So his big interest is drums. That's kind of what he solely focuses on, music in general. But with that, um, I guess with autism, I guess let me mention this too. Like there's a term that was widely used in the community is called stimming. And so I think Sherry mentioned this in her definition. Stimming can look like rocking back and forth. It can look like hand flapping. But also it could look like many other things, like somebody that stims could be pacing around the house. They could be honestly just really into what they're doing. Like for Jeremy, the way that he stems is like he'll play drums for, I mean, sometimes for hours. You know, like if we have a free day going on or whatever. So that's kind of how he stems. But, you know, I don't know. I guess my main thing is, as an adult, is it's hard sometimes, because Jeremy, you know, like when he goes to work, it's hard for him to try to fit in, I guess, or try to normalize, himself, because, you know, he does like to flap his hands even at 32. He does like to, you know, pace around and that kind of thing. And it's hard when you're in the workplace, because people will look at you and, you know, be like, well, what's wrong with him, or, you know, that kind of thing. And I mean, even, you know, when we go to my family's house, we've been together for almost 10 years now, but back then, like when we first got together, you know, our family would be like, you know, is everything okay with him? Like, is he all right? And then he just, you know, we just had to kind of come to an understanding that like he's fine. He's just, you know, just stimming. Like that's just like the normal thing. Like in our house, it's totally encouraged. I don't ever ask him to like mask his feelings. And even myself, like, you know, I think that's just for anybody, not just somebody on the autism spectrum. I don't think you should have to mask your feelings. I mean, um, everybody has them, and some circumstances cause for big feelings. So, but we just kind of go with the punches as they go. Of course, this looks different for everybody. Not everybody is going to stem the same way. But, you know, that's just kind of how Jeremy is. But I don't know. I don't know if anybody kind of has questions about autism in general, but I'm not an expert by any means. And actually, Jeremy is here with me, so I don't know if you guys want to say hello to him. But I know that Kitty's Diamond and More, she said, special educational classes wasn't that fun. Yeah, yeah. Jeremy had some special education classes as well. And they, you know, honestly, there's such a stigma around special education classes. Special education has so much benefit for children. It gives them that one-on-one that they need.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I want to interrupt some just for a second, because I have something I want to say about Jeremy.
Yeah.
So Jeremy pretty much has a photographic memory, right?
Yes.
Okay, and his level of intelligence and his ability to retain information is way above the norm. So even though people have special education classes and it's for just certain little things, it doesn't mean that their level of intelligence is any less than ours, because a lot of people that I know that are grouped into the special needs category have a much higher level of intelligence than I do. And I feel like I'm a very, very well-rounded, educated person. And if there's something that I don't know and I want to know, I will learn about it. But, you know, a lot of what we want to call special needs, hey, they can teach us so very much. And they're amazing people. Jeremy's talent, not only as a drummer, but he picked up guitar. He plays by ear, and you would think when he first picked that guitar up, I remember this, and played that very first song he played, you would have thought he had been playing for years. Am I right, Hannah? Am I right, Stephanie?
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
you know, there are I can't do that. How many of you out there can do something like that? Right? And hello, Jeremy. I
Hello.
love you. So glad to have you here.
Your mother-in-law loves you too.
Hey, Jeremy.
Hi, Jeremy.
I
Sure,
see
and
you.
so Belle are up on the panel with us, just letting you know, Jeremy. So there's the 5 of us up here, and then your mother-in-law's over here in the corner.
Where I stay.
Stephanie's in the corner. All
Definitely.
right, I'm giving you the floor back.
No, you're fine. I was just saying, it looks like Dolphins D and Craft said having trouble finding a school or teacher that will work and teach my grandson with autism. I hate to hear that. I mean, it's such a struggle, even now, to find resources for autism. I know, like here where we live, there's a place called Puzzle Pieces, and they have been just extremely awesome with Jeremy. But, unfortunately, with insurance and like all of the things, like it was just hard to get him in there. But they taught him a lot of things with like the workforce. Because to be honest with you guys, when we first got married, Jeremy was on disability, and then due to my income, they took his disability. So at that point, we had to find work for him, and that was the first time that he had ever worked. And he was, not experienced in any kind of work at that time. So we kind of had to find like what's called vocational rehab. And they kind of put you with supportive employment specialists, which is this Puzzle Pieces organization that I'm speaking of. And they helped him get his permit. They helped him learn, different skills to enter into the workforce. Just several different things. And they also help children. I don't know fully, what they do. I'm sure they do like different kinds of therapies, with the kids. But, all around they help support, each child or adult with autism and other disabilities even, and I think that's so great, but there's just not enough of that. I really hope that in future years, because technology is getting so advanced. I don't know about you guys, but I just feel like everything is so advanced now. There's so much more room for other facilities to open, for autism especially. But I really hope that your grandson can get some help. I don't know if you've ever heard of this, but just maybe getting him on an IEP plan. If you maybe mention that to his school, they could get him some like individualized help. I know a lot of kids, that need an IEP plan, they'll get with the school and kind of get that going. So, but also I wanted to say, this is Jeremy, of course.
Hello.
So,
Hi, Jeremy.
Hello.
do you want to say anything about autism, Jeremy?
Oh, man. Well, I mean, pretty much everything you said was pretty much hitting the nail on the head, actually. But, yeah, I mean, only thing is, all I can say is that it takes a lot of work, actually, you know, and I mean, I got all this potential to do, you know, playing music, and which that's my first love too. But I mean, but the thing is, doesn't just because I'm the most smart. I'm smart to some people, but doesn't mean I still don't have my struggles too. And that, but the thing is, I just try to. I think one thing that's really helped me out, the kind of, I guess, like cope with the you know, with some of these symptoms, is that music really definitely got me, you know, got me through a lot of stuff. Because I guess for me, music is my release, and it's a way for me to get all the baggage that I've been carrying around my whole life off my chest and off my shoulders. So anyway, I mean, pretty much everything else you said was pretty much on the nail on the head on me.
Yeah, I was reading the comments. Sorry.
May I ask a question?
Yeah.
Have you ever done anything like tie-dyeing, painting, any other kind of crafts?
Is that a question for me or you?
Have you done any crafts? Like, do you like crafts?
I haven't really got into like arts or anything like that, but I do like history actually too. I mean, I do on the days that I'm not playing music or doing anything like that. I usually typically kind of surf through the like nonfiction books and stuff of like military history, because
He's very good at, like, kind of like what Sherry was saying. He's very good at like memory stuff. So basically, any kind of historical things. He can remember a lot of dates. It's almost like he's like a textbook. It's kind of funny because like I'm in college right now, and whenever I had a history class, I was like just confused about some of this stuff going on, and I told him, I was like, hey, you know, they're talking about this. I was like, can you give me a rundown of, I was like, in simple terms. And so he actually helped me out a lot, because he would just be like, okay, this is what they're talking about, and this is what happened, and like all of the things. And so he's really good with that. And then also movies is a big thing for him. Like he's, I don't know, like he'll tell you when something came out in a theater like 20 years ago, like the actual date and year. And that blows my mind, because I can't even remember what I ate for dinner yesterday. So
You can do it and keep him out.
What's your favorite foods?
I'm kind of more of a comfort food kind of person. Like, you know, I like fried chicken. I mean, I like steak. I mean, I'm a meat and potatoes kind of guy, you know. I just
Wait a minute. Mud bugs.
oh yes, you go wrong with Cajun style crawfish and corn on the cob and potatoes, Louisiana style
Oh, yeah, that's good stuff.
stuff that you get from the bayou.
Yeah. Jeremy, do you know how much we love you?
I like to thank the Academy for all my fine jokes.
We love you so much.
Yeah.
You are a joy, and you know this because I tell you every time you're here. I love having you here. You are a joy.
Yeah, I mean, but one thing that also really helps me out, though, if I may mention, like, I mean, of course, there's a lot of therapy solutions that a lot of people on a spectrum they go through and stuff. I mean, but one of the things, of course, as Hannah had mentioned, of course, you know, I'm not just into playing music, or reading history books, but I'm also into music theory basically as well. So the theory about chord progressions and scales, and also my biggest thing, anytime I play music, one of my pet peeves and what I always have to have in my ears when I play music is actually having a metronome or a click track in my ears. Is make sure, because time is of the essence when you play.
I wanted to say on here too, it looks like a lot of people were really kind of sympathizing with like the speech and things that comes with some of the nonverbal parts of
Yeah.
autism and things, or just special needs in general. And I really sympathize with that too. I'm so sorry, Keebler, that your son has been going through some of that stuff. I know this is just a tiny bit off topic, but speech issues in general is just so hard. My brother actually had a lot of speech stuff at the beginning stages of his life and really just throughout his life. So it may not seem like it's going to get better right now, but I really think that with some speech therapy and stuff, hopefully it'll get better. Lots of prayer, because prayer has helped us through pretty much everything in our life.
And there's a question right there. It said, what's your biggest
Yeah.
daily struggle? Basically, my biggest struggle would probably have to be, I think it's just coping, knowing how to. I want to say it's probably like trying to navigate some jobs and knowing like what I can handle and what I can't handle in the workforce.
Jeremy kind of has a hard time like with multitasking. So in the job force, it's a lot of times even like the most simple jobs have some multitasking in it. And Jeremy, once he's focused on something, he wants to focus on that one thing. And I think that's kind of common for a lot of us, but I think that's where he probably struggles the most, don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, multitasking and stuff, and also just I'm not very good at doing jobs where it requires like deadlines and stuff. Actually, I'm getting certain things done, and I just really like jobs and stuff that kind of work at my pace as long as I'm just doing my job. But
and it's also like we talked about too. You like to STEM, you like to pace.
come and go as I
He likes to kind of do his own thing, and when you're at work, it's really hard to do that kind of thing. And also, and this is just speaking from experience, like having these conversations with Jeremy, but it's hard to be in public and to have people look at you weird just because you're you're stemming, I guess. Like here recently, like the past few years, what I've done is, like, if Jeremy's feeling like he's wanting to flap his hands in public, like I'll just start flapping with him. I don't even have autism, but like I'll just do it anyway, because that makes it two of us doing it instead of him. Like, I don't want people just looking at him and kind of making him feel weird about it. I try to normalize it as much as possible, because it's not anything. It's not hurting anyone. It's just a way for him to release his own emotions. So
I have this thing. So most people with autism have an internal focus. An internal focus, not on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Do you understand, kind of, Hannah? You might be able to explain what I'm saying. It's an internal focus, and sometimes it makes socialization a little more difficult.
Yeah. I mean, and social cues and different things can be different. Like, I'll tell you firsthand, like, there's a lot of communication that comes into play, because when somebody who is neurodiverse, doesn't necessarily have to be just somebody with autism, but somebody that struggles with social cues, they may not understand, like, when the other person is upset or whatever, like,
or maybe kind of like you say something that may be a little out of line at times.
Right,
Like, was that a little over the top? Oops.
Right. Or like he might say something that's like totally off topic, and the other person looks at him weird. Like, he doesn't register those types of things. And so sometimes you have to be like so blunt about what you're saying. Like, you can't just say anything passive aggressively or like expect them to pick up on any of your cues that you're given, because like he just doesn't pick them up.
And
So
looks like there's a question that says, does your employer understand your situation? Which I'm actually currently not employed right now, but the employer that I was working with, I spent 2 years working at Salvation Army. And I will say that to answer your question, I mean, my employer was very flexible with me, actually, during my time at Salvation Army, especially because he was a father of someone on a spectrum, a little bit more serious case than mine. And, and I have nothing but the most absolute respect, actually, for that employer, actually. So, yes, he was very understanding. And I've been blessed, of course, that I've had some really good managers and supervisors that were, even when I worked in retail as a backroom associate, I had people that understood and stuff, actually, and didn't really hold it against me either. And they were very patient and showed me a lot of grace, actually. So, and yes, the other question is, it says, do you have a job coach? I did whenever I first went into puzzle pieces, and currently, right now, I currently am not with any kind of job coach at this time, but I'm on a waiting list to kind of go back to puzzle pieces, like when the waiting list kind of clears up a little bit.
So to kind of clarify with that, Jeremy, he's been away from his Salvation Army job since probably the beginning of the year, I think. And so he's going to go back through Puzzle Pieces, that organization that I kind of touched about here. And he's going to go back with a job coach. Nothing wrong with the job that he had. He's just really just trying to get into something different other than custodial stuff. And so in order to do that, in order to learn other skills, he's going to need to go back through that program. And then also someone asked you here, you mentioned food that you like. Do you or have you any food aversions? Meaning like
Aversions?
Basically, like, is there certain foods that you don't like because of like texture, or like is there things like that? Because like I know, okay, so kind of clear that up, like a lot of autistic people they won't like certain clothes because they like the feeling of them just
Like
makes their
dress.
skin crawl.
Like,
I absolutely despise wearing long sleeves. Actually, it could be the most coldest of weather, and I'd still feel hot. Actually, because like my body temperature constantly fluctuates between. It feels like at times I can't tell if I'm like hot or cold. Actually,
But do you have any food aversion like that? Like the texture of some foods?
well,
Like cottage cheese?
well, honestly, like there's that, but also because that looks kind of clumpy and gross, actually. But I'm definitely not a spinach kind of guy either, because spinach out of a can, yeah,
There's a lot of foods that Jeremy doesn't,
looks like rotten seaweed.
that he says that he doesn't like, but it's a matter of whether he will try them. So,
Oh, I tried spinach, and I ain't doing that crap again. No, sir. Oh, no.
what about that food that looks like dog food? It's in a can. It's
Potted meat.
huh? No, not pot. Well, potted meat looks like cat food, but this looks like hash browns. You hash something, hashing.
Hash something, yeah.
That looks like dog food to me.
potted meat or anything of the sort is just gross. In
It
my
is,
opinion.
Well, I mean, I would rather eat that than I would spinach, honestly. That's just the way I looked at it. Because, I mean,
Jeremy's hated foods. He does not like pasta. He does not like pasta, does not like meatloaf, and he didn't like lasagna for like the longest time, but now I have a lasagna recipe where he will eat it. He will only eat it if it has pepperonis in it, and I don't know why.
Just make sure you don't put no cottage cheese in it.
Do you like macaroni, cheese, and broccoli?
yeah, actually, I do. I mean, I even like broccoli with cheese, too.
Yeah, I love my macaroni,
Your
cheese. And
mother-in-law makes a good meatloaf.
Who?
Your mother-in-law makes a good meatloaf, Jeremy.
Oh, okay. I thought y'all said Mikey. No.
Mikey, I don't think Mikey can cook. I mean,
No.
if he does, we need to put him on YouTube, okay?
Book Nook said, don't blame you with the spinach.
Yeah, because it looks like seaweed in a can, actually. Something that you find like in an ocean there somewhere.
a lot of people with disabilities are hired to clean. My mother used to be a job coach. Yeah.
That's true.
Our older autistic grandson will only eat certain foods. Yes, that is a big thing, honestly, against the autistic community, especially with younger kids. You will see a lot of, I won't call it pickiness, just food aversion.
Heck, I even like lobster actually too.
Well, I love lobster.
Oh,
well, if you can eat mud
Teach
bugs,
me
you
how to
can eat
not like
anything.
pasta.
Well, honestly, it's not so much I don't like pasta, but you know, it's like I guess it's kind of more like a burned out feeling actually for eating it for so long. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, because it's just like, you know, when I was even a kid and stuff too. Like, I mean, you know, because like spaghetti, for example, like to me, I feel like it has to be made right because I am very particular about my sauces on what sauces and ingredients are used in it. So my mom, however, when she made spaghetti or any kind of lasagna, she always used Ragu brand sauces. And I don't know what it is, but it just doesn't do it for me. But however, Prego, oh man. Prego, that's actually a game changer in my opinion.
I like Paul Newman myself.
Oh my goodness.
Joan
Thank you,
said
Miguel.
fresh spinach in a salad is good, but not canned or frozen. Honestly, I can't get behind the no spinach thing. I love spinach, canned, frozen, fresh. It doesn't matter. But Jeremy would never. I noticed with my grandson certain textures he doesn't like. My grandson will only eat certain type of food.
What about chicken livers?
I've had like some actually like fried, but I think if I had my choice between livers or gizzards, I would choose gizzards over liver.
Me too, Jeremy. Me
Chicken
too.
gizzards all the way. Least chicken
What
styles
about
and gizzards.
chicken feet?
Gizzards and livers, I like them both.
Y'all
What
better
about,
find somebody else to cook them.
what about chicken feet?
Oh Lord, no.
No.
Okay.
Now, if you say chicken wings like hot wings, then oh yeah, I could eat me some hot wings any day.
Chicken feet, pig feet, no ma'am.
You know, that's what they eat over there where you're fixing to go, Hannah.
What is it?
Oh, that Puerto Rico?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Ma'am, I've done my research. They have a McDonald's over there. They have a Chick-fil-A. I'm not gonna stop, honey. They sure do. They have some stuff over there. I'm gonna be all right. But what they don't have, and I don't know what I'm gonna do, they don't have Diet Dr. Pepper.
Oh.
Don't pepper. That could be a crime.
Well, I'm a Coca-Cola guy better than Dr. Pepper anyway. But if I choose my favorite sodas, I always have to say Pepsi all the way for me.
Oh, no, we don't agree on that. Coca-Cola.
I mean, I like Coke too, but I still like Pepsi a little bit more. But anyway, and that's another thing. But I'm even picky about some of the brands. Even for drum stuff, like I choose like Pearl drums over Ludwig, or I'll choose like Zelgian cymbals over Sabian. You know, I'll choose. I'm just anything.
Jeremy's he's a very routine kind of guy. I will say that too. I didn't ever say that about people with autism, but typically people with autism has a routine. They only want to stick by what they know, which I understand. I don't know if that's just people in general or what, but
Well, that's something that with autistic, that is a characteristic of living on a schedule or structure or consistency. It makes them feel safe. That is the consensus of the studies. Structure, consistency, and having, a schedule and not varying off of it, is something that makes them feel safe.
kind of how like Regina just said, our oldest grandson only wears certain color shirt and pants, which that's Jeremy. Jeremy, his whole closet is navy blue, black, gray, like
and dark blue pair of jeans.
Just variations of blues and blacks and grays. Like,
I even like to match my ball caps with my outfits every time.
So I totally understand that. And routine is very big with Jeremy. I said, yeah, I mean, I kind of said, I don't know if that's like everybody or whatever. I know that it is more of a trait of autism. Like once it becomes like a really strict routine, like for example, like if something comes up during my day and I kind of have to like switch things around, like it's not a big deal for me. I mean, sometimes it can be overwhelming, but it's not going to like ruin my entire day. But like for Jeremy, if something comes up unexpectedly, it's hard for him to transition to that thing because he's already had his whole day planned out and like knew what the next thing was, and so it kind of gives him some like anxiety.
Give me a
So-
thumbs up, right, Jeremy?
What's that?
In honor, Jeremy, of you and of Ashton, your mother-in-law and I both got this coloring book. And it says, I love someone with autism. So your mother-in-law's coloring a picture in this tonight. Here, I'll see if I can make myself big real quick. I don't know if I can with that. Can you? I don't know if I can or not. I'll try. I don't know.
I can barely see it. Oh, okay.
I'll have to show you later. Mom sent me a picture earlier, but yeah.
Okay.
It's an autism coloring book. It says, I love someone with autism.
I also like that coloring book about our cats too that you get.
Go get that coloring book. I'll show them a picture of the cat, the one that I colored.
Okay.
It's not gonna work. I can't. Mine's behind this. Mine's behind my words up here, and so it won't. But anyway, thank you, Hannah, for bringing Jeremy up. Thank you, Jeremy, for coming up. We appreciate it, and you know that we love you.
I love you both.
Well, we love y'all, and we are very appreciative that our family supports autism and tries to understand. So, by the way, I'm not a diamond painter, y'all, because it's too tedious for me. I think they're beautiful. They're beautiful, but it does the opposite for me. It relieves y'all's anxiety. It gives me anxiety. Okay. So, but I will color, and I have this coloring book that I kind of want to show y'all.
I can make you big, so give me a second. I know I can. You're not under nothing.
I love that. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, cute.
Nice.
So
Beautiful.
there's that one. It's just a whole book of cats just like being mischievous.
Okay, Miss Southern Belle is falling in love with you, Hannah. You are a cat lover. Just like
Oh, Jeremy, you got to go get one of them.
Star likes cats too, because she has a whole bunch of them.
I got 3.
I don't guess I showed.
Kissing that cat.
Oh, Mikey, there's Mikey.
You see him in the message?
Oh, look.
He's my shy baby.
Oh, okay. Joan,
That's
watch out. Jet might get on that one. She's got a girl cat.
That's black.
Look at that, Jets. Oh, wow. She said something to Jet.
Yeah, Mikey looks like your girl Jet, Joan.
Yeah.
Oh,
Look at those little eyes. Look at them glowing.
Where's
I don't
Sammy?
know if he could find Sammy real quick, but is Sammy in the living room?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Yeah, so that's Mikey. He's gonna try and get Sammy real quick. But they're actually biological brothers, like from the same litter. They're the same age, but they look completely different. So
yeah.
yeah.
Funny thing is, fun fact that like anytime a female cat can actually carry like more than just one donor to kittens actually.
Their mama was multicolored, so I don't know what the dad looked like, but the mom cat had primarily black cats and orange cats. So,
well, Joan, put your cat up near the window and let her see these kitties.
Let's see what they're going.
oh yeah, we are cat people, y'all. Mikey looks
Yes,
like my
they
girl
are.
did.
That's true.
She said
My
book.
my whole yeah, my whole office is decorated in Jesus stuff and cat stuff and a little bit of Star Wars stuff. So,
Well, but also the one thing that you forgot to mention, though, like, of course, I think I already mentioned it maybe, but I'm also very big with the metronomes and stuff too. That's not just for music though.
yeah. Oh, and I will say with cats, this also brings a good point real quick. I don't know. I don't know if y'all agree with this, but I just feel like animals, they just really sense your emotions and,
Yeah.
they're just really in tune with that. And our cats are the same thing. They're very in tune with me and Jeremy, but, they really help Jeremy when he's going through a hard time or just kind of having a hard day. The cats kind of pick up on that. And
they
they,
do.
they stay near him, that kind of thing.
Sometimes too.
So our cats, they're like our children. We don't have any children, so these are our babies. But yeah, so they really help him out a lot.
I have an angel cat who saved my life, so I have an angel cat.
Aw.
So yeah.
Jet is
I'll
actually
take-
upstairs sleeping.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good old kids.
I didn't want to keep you too long. I don't know if you've cooked supper or not.
She's
or
got a Bible study to go to.
Oh, okay. Well, I want to thank you, Jeremy and Hannah, so much for coming up, and not just because you're family, but because of your knowledge and sharing this with others. I think it's so very important. We need to love each other, no matter our differences, and we're all different in some way or another. So, if my difference, if my being different doesn't make a difference to others, then Jeremy's being different shouldn't make a difference to others. We're all very unique. We are all human, and we are all children of Christ. And that is just the way it is. God created each and every single one of us in his image, and in his eyes, we are perfect.
Amen.
Because he created us. So we need to remember that and give him praise and glory. But always, this is one of them things I say in my, show the love of Jesus in everything you do. Be kind to others, even when they're not kind to you. But if I see someone being unkind to someone who is different, me being me, I will step up every time.
Stand up for the person and stand up for Jesus.
Amen.
And be there to be a buffer between that. I don't do bullying. No bullying. I don't care who you are.
Christ.
You don't do that. Don't do it. So
all throughout, scripture, it says, it talks about how we should love one another. Jesus commands us to love one another, so definitely, no matter what the other person looks like or, acts like, and sometimes that's hard, but we are commanded nonetheless. So
get involved. Don't be afraid. Put your hand up what's right and wrong.
But guys, we appreciate you guys letting us come on the live and talk to y'all. And so sorry if I was super long-winded.
I think everyone enjoyed that. They may be asking me to bring you guys back up.
I hope you do come back up.
Hey, lady girl. Hey, party girl.
Especially, we want to know more about Jeremy too. He can come back up and tell us what his favorite soups and ice creams are and everything.
Oh my! Now you get Jeremy on food, and he will talk to you for a week.
Hey, why don't you try? Hey, Sherry, why don't you try to tell them about how I drink coffee too?
Oh. Listen, I've never seen anybody drink a cup of coffee so fast. But the thing about it is, it's straight out of my pot, which is what kind of coffee pot do I have?
Don't you have a bun?
A bun. Do y'all know how hot the coffee is coming out of a bun?
No.
He will straight pour a cup out and immediately turn it up. And I would have blisters all the way down to my
Yeah,
stomach.
we're sitting there blowing on ours, and
I'm
he's
like,
tearing his up.
but he can be. Now
I
he's
don't
the
know
man.
how. I don't know how he does that because literally, if I have a hot cup of coffee, I got to give it a few minutes. Like it'll burn my lips. So
Right. If it burns the tip of it burns the tip of your tongue. It put a blister on my tongue when I tried that. No,
I
thank
don't
you.
know. He's got
He's
the
got.
stomach of iron.
He's got. I was gonna say he's got a steel plated mouth because and esophagus because even going down that I cry. It literally my nose runs. I tear up. It's
Oh, man.
Isn't he Cajun?
Cajun. Cajun.
Well, doesn't he like Cajun food a lot? Hot
Yeah.
peppers.
I mean, honestly, I don't eat a whole lot, but I kind of like the Cajun style, like crawfish and like crawfish bowl stuff. But that's as close to Cajun I get. I don't like eating jambalaya or anything like that.
He eats a lot of buffalo stuff, like a lot of hot sauce, a lot of yeah.
So give me a 2-piece special with lots of hot sauce and all the fries.
Mom and Sherry just mentioned the Cajun stuff because we just had crawfish for dinner the other night, which they won't eat crawfish. I mean, I don't know if Sherry would, but my mom she ain't gonna eat crawfish.
No,
but
I ain't eating. No, ma'am.
Anyway, they're good. They're good.
What about some good raw oysters with hot sauce on it?
No. I have tried oysters. It's not that I haven't tried them. I just can't do the taste of them.
I don't even like sushi or anything, but I do like hibachi stuff, like chicken and their hibachi steak and rice and stuff. I mean, I do like hibachi stuff.
So you don't.
I'm sure when we go to Puerto Rico this year, we're going on vacation there. So I'm sure we're going to try some different foods while we're down there. But anyway.
Hey, who knows? Maybe when we go to Puerto Rico, we might go see the chupacabra while we're at it.
Oh my goodness. Anyways, crawfish is like crayfish, I guess, is what they also call it. It's like they look like little mini lobsters. I don't know.
And also snow crab is pretty good too.
Oh, she's watching that.
But anyways, I got to get off here, y'all. I got to go pick up my friend. I'm supposed to go work out with her. And we do Bible study and stuff. So I got to get going. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Thank you. Love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Love you both so very, very much. Bye.
Thank you.
Wrap. That's a wrap, right?
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
Okay, I took him down because I don't know what he might say. I love Jeremy, but sometimes he's a little excited right now, and I'm really glad. And I want to say thank you to each and every one of you who welcomed them. I know that gave him a little bit of a boost, and sometimes, he needs that. I get to tell him how special I think he is. Stephanie tells him how special we think he is. She thinks he is. He's very loved, but he's very uncomfortable in his skin. So, and that's part of the autism. That is part of it. They all are, to some extent. So, I thank you. I appreciate it. And I'm so happy that we got to share a part of our family with you. Now, Star, you didn't get to talk hardly at all. Are you asleep? No, she's still moving.
Oh, no, I'm still here. I was just thinking how close. For myself, I dealt with a lot of people, and myself with fetal alcohol syndrome or fetal alcohol syndrome disorder. My brother is FASD. I am FAS because my mother drank with us. So how close it is to autism. If you didn't do like a brain scan, you probably wouldn't even know the difference. And there's a lot of children that have been misdiagnosed with the same thing, saying that they're autistic, where it's actually
Fetal
alcohol.
alcohol.
But it's only really the only thing difference is the name. It's exactly the same brain as with the brain disorder. It's the same. Exactly the same symptoms.
Yeah. Well, you've known others with that in my house. With fetal. My very first.
Yes.
I got my coloring book today.
You got your coloring book?
Yeah, I got
Hey,
my stickers. I
Kayla.
put one of my stickers up here, but
Nice.
I went ahead and decided to do the diamond painting first.
Are you going to show the coloring book? Because I made you big, but I love that cat.
I think this is supposed to be somewhat of a cat or something. It's
So
got
you the
whiskers.
coloring book.
Okay. I just noticed that.
I got this one.
I love you guys too so much.
Nice.
Isn't that cute? Look at that. Oh,
Look at that. It's
Oh my
adorable.
goodness, I love it.
and it's a heart. You could do a
Oh,
that one's gonna be cool. I can make it all different colors, reds and pinks.
Yes.
Just reds and pinks. Though. Maybe one purple. Oh, look at that one. That one looks hard.
2 or 3 of them little suckers.
Reminds me of the Rolling Stones.
it's
I mean, look at it. It's got the lip.
push it down towards the camera a little bit more.
Don't
There
judge.
you
You don't understand. Dum, 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 bum, bum, bum. Hey, that's Rolling Stones look right there. There you go, Jeremy. That'd be cool right there on a t-shirt for you. Imperfect. Hey, that's the whole world. That was cool. Oh.
So, if she wants to drop the link to the coloring book in the chat, I'm fine with that. I think she did drop it the other night, but she can drop it again.
No, that one's really cool. I like the ribbons. You know me, guys.
Oh, that's cute.
Teddy bear. You know I like the ribbon. That one's one of my favorites. Very to the point. Ooh, that one's really jazzy.
Wow. That's nice.
I like the people going around. You know what it reminds me of, Star? You know, it's like the little people's souls going up in heaven. Yeah.
Circle.
The circle. Oh, look at that. Magic! Hey, that would be perfect for Easter, the one coming out of the rabbit hat.
There you go.
I'm not going to look through all of it, but that's that. And there's the back of it.
All right. Severe autism with your nieces and nephews' children. They're amazing souls who only need it. Yes, exactly, Carly girl. That is so true. And if I missed some of you, hello, Kayla. Again, Carly girl. I didn't mean to, but I did not want to interrupt Hannah and Jeremy as they were speaking. I feel like they have had important messages for us, for understanding. And the more that we understand, the more accepting we can be. And just, I think it's very important to educate or be educated about these different diagnoses of people who, some of the lower functioning end up in institutions for life because people do not understand them and they do not know how to deal with them on a daily basis. And it's so sad. I'm going to take it there. I'm making you small. I'm sorry, Miss Southern Belle. Okay. But the more we know about these kind of things, again, the more accepting we are, and the more understanding, and the more we can love them. And they deserve love just like everyone else does. And with a little love, what love can build a bridge. You remember that song? That was Naomi Judd, wasn't it?
It was the Judds. Yep.
Okay.
Both of them.
So, that's important. It's very important to me. And it's something that I've had to grow in over the years. I'm getting a little teary-eyed, y'all, because I wasn't always the person that I am now, and I wasn't always as accepting. However, the one thing that I was all my life, I have taken up for those who were unable to take up for themselves. I've always done that, and I'm proud of myself for that. But I haven't always been the nicest person. So, but because I was that way, I had to think of things in those terms for everything else in my life too. So, because I turned into one of those people that I was defending those people from. So, anyway, sorry about the teary-eyedness.
Well,
but,
everybody's changing.
And the only reason that I have changed the way that I have is because of Christ. He's
Amen.
making the changes in me. I'm not making them. He's making them. He's making me. He's putting these thoughts in my head saying, you don't want those people treated that way. Why are you treating other people that way? What's the matter with you, girl? Wake up. There's a boot in my tail. Wake up, look up, pay attention, because everybody deserves love. Everybody. I don't care who it is. I'm off my soapbox. Star, take over, because this little person right here had too much to drink at dinner. Not. I mean, you know what I mean, right?
Did you have too much wine during communion today?
Oh, Lord.
Yes.
Hey, you would think I had been into the medicine cabinet today, maybe. I don't know.
Star can tell us about the
I'll be back.
situation.
All right.
Stephanie's still in here, so
Yes.
you guys can talk back and forth to her, and I will be back as soon as I can.
Okay. And that is
I'm
so
a
true,
little
people. I've
slow.
seen it. Yes. Yes, there's no understanding there. And I did get your song, and I will be playing it for TK on Sunday night on my live. So TK Kibler wrote TK a song, if some of you probably don't know that. And so I will be playing it on Sunday night. Hopefully TK can join in so he can hear the song. I know he's heard it already, but he'll love to hear it again. So yes.
I don't know.
Sorry.
I don't
Go
know
ahead,
which month it is, but I'm gonna look, and I would like to do a thing to support cleft palates, because my child was born with a cleft palate.
My niece was born with a cleft palate.
So
What
we
is
need
it?
You can never tell now.
Can you
you
explain?
can't tell my sons either, but
Can you tell us about it?
can I tell you about it? Yeah.
Yeah, tell us about it.
When he was born, the whole upper part of the roof of his mouth was missing. A lot of kids, they're born without, their lip is split, goes up to their nose.
Yes.
But he didn't have that. He had the inside of his mouth was all gone, the upper roof. And so he had to have surgery. And also he had something that goes along with it. It's called Pierre-Robin syndrome. And that's where the chin sits back and it made his tongue roll back and cut his airway off. So they had to sew his tongue to his lip for the first year of his life. And so he has a unique story. And so I just think we should, you know, he's been made fun of, and I've been up on many a bus, and yeah, bullies are awful.
Yes, they are.
But I really think we should support cleft palate kids.
Well, we'll find it in an awareness month. I'm back. I brought a friend.
She said that she has somebody that has a cleft palate started.
My niece was born with a cleft palate, but hers, she was missing the top part of her mouth, but she also had a split lip. So she had to go through quite a few surgeries to get it fixed.
Yeah, there's quite
Now
a bit
you
of
can hardly even tell that she, you know, she talks very quiet.
July.
Pronunciation
She says
is
July there.
a little hard, but
all right. Well, thank you very much, Kayla.
Thank you guys for all your beautiful comments. Okay, I'm going back a month. I'm going back to March for a minute because we had a friend that we hatched. Now, he has not grown as much as I expected. However, he was 3 1/4 inch yesterday, and I think he is,
He's over the top of the bowl.
well, here he is.
oh, he has grown.
Wow.
So, yes.
Wow, so cute.
Now, I'm not
Does
sure.
he feel rubbery?
He feels like a piece of rubber. Yes, that's what he feels like. Is a big piece of rubber. I thought it would be more like a squishy, one of them squishy thingies, but he ain't real squishy. He ain't real squishy at all. I'm gonna let him sit and in the water as long as we don't grow any antibiotics or moss or anything in there, and see if he grows any more. I don't know. At 8 o'clock tonight, it's supposed to be 96 hours since we hatched. But this is Green Bean, the CP Dino. So that was Miss Ladybug's name that she picked out for him.
All right.
And so there he sits in his little, he's got his own little lake. And he's happy as he can be. So I'm going to take him and put him back in here.
Awesome. Well, I guess he wasn't a peacock after all.
Oh my goodness. I thought that was fun. Uh-oh. I bumped everybody. All right. Yep, Green Bean.
Yes,
You need more water on it or his head will dry out. I laid him back down. I laid him back down in the bowl. I just set him up so y'all could see him. And if he gets too long for the bowl, I'll just have to find another one to put him in, I guess. But anyway, I guess I'm going to tilt myself down. You guys, I'm working on Celine. Now, I can't show you the whole canvas, but I will show you her face. I don't know. Can you see? I got it done.
Beautiful. Look at you
Oh,
go.
she's gorgeous.
So,
Beautiful. Now her face is all of those mini diamonds, right? The micro diamonds. Oh, we can't hear you, Sherry.
She must have bumped herself.
I think she did. Nope, can't hear you.
Now we
There we
can.
go. Now
You
can.
can hear. You can hear me now.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I scooted the phone or something somehow and got it on.
Hear me now?
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Do you want me to take you closer here?
So did you try to multi-place at all those micros?
Oh no, ma'am. No. That was impossible. Yeah, no, that was impossible. That scared me. I just used this pen here, and I did the single placing using this pen. It didn't take me as long as I thought it would either, so I'm pleased about that. Of course, I mean, I know I've got a lot
Hey,
to go.
Brody, how you doing?
Brody.
Who was sneaking Easter eggs?
Thank you. I'm glad I love mine too. I love that pen. I also use it to place AB drills. So
It's just tedious to do those little micros. I
yeah,
did
but
Artemis, and it was very tedious because they're very small.
Isn't that the name of the spaceship that went up?
Artemis? No.
Artemis is I think it is. I think you were right. The one that went up to space yesterday.
Oh, it was?
In your face. No.
Listen to her. Whoa.
Yes, that was Artemis, and it's going to go around the moon, apparently. Not land on the moon, but go around the moon a couple times and then come back. They eventually want to build some kind of a space thing on the moon.
I just heard from the president last night because he was on the TV talking.
Do what, honey?
Oh. Artemis 2, yes. I'm working on Artemis 1, the goddess. I don't know if Celine is going to like them going around the moon. She better ask her, because she's the goddess of the moon.
Oh.
Celine might have a word or two with the ones in that rocket.
Yes, might.
Mm-hmm.
I really am in love with this painting. I'm just saying. I love it. You know, my favorite color is green, but my next favorite color is blue.
Yeah, I love the blue. I started on her skirt, on her dress, I should say. And I just love it. It's hard to stop. Easter eggs. Eggs and Easter don't belong. How about rabbits that lay eggs? That don't belong.
Oh dear.
Right? A lot of times you see rabbits with a whole bunch of eggs. It's like, what? But yeah.
Rabbits and eggs all come about instead of Jesus.
I don't know.
Mention anything with chocolate.
I hear you,
That comes from our kiwi. Me either. It's chocolate.
That was Carly girl saying that.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Oh, nice. I did start on my Trinity too, but I haven't gotten too far on that one yet.
Well, I'm going to finish Celine, and then I'm going to pick my Trinity back up. And when I do the Trinity, you know those little, what are they? The drill guides that I got from Forever Young. I'm really going to give them a try across the canvas and see how they truly do. Because I only demoed, I think I only demoed one, using one. I might have put two on there. I don't remember, but I didn't. I don't know if I placed. Y'all, it was a long time ago, but I want to try it and I want to see how it does and if it keeps my drills straight. I think I do a fairly good job of keeping my drills straight, but I know they could be straighter.
Do you multi-place when you work with
No.
squares?
Who, me? Yes, I do.
Oh, okay.
But I won't be able to do that with those.
I have a
So,
hard time with, well, I have a hard time multi-placing, period. But multi-placing squares on us, or multi-placing squares is a no-no. They never ever line up for me, ever. And I struggle so bad with that.
well, they also have the other little ruler, and you can use it for either square or rounds that you place on the side of your canvas.
Yeah.
You just lay it down and lay your drills along the edge of that so that it stays
Here
straight.
is my squares for the for that lion, for the Trinity. And I've
Are you
just done
making
it
her
at the
big?
bottom.
I'm trying. He's got to wait a minute. There we
found
go.
that they fit really nice and close
Oh,
together.
look how beautifully she placed those.
Oh, yes.
And that's just single placing. But I'm pretty particular when it comes to like how straight my gels are, and I could fiddle for an hour if something isn't straight. That's the only thing with diamond painting. And I'm struggling with my Last Supper. Just want to say that I have a hard time seeing the symbols on that thing.
Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Look, oh my goodness, you all will have to see the coloring page that Stephanie has done, and I will show you as when she gets it done. She looks like she's pretty close over there. It is gorgeous. She has done an amazing job. I love that picture. But yeah. Okay, yes, Star, I'm coming. There you go. I'm sorry.
You.
I'm so sorry. I get busy and I forget.
What did you get, Ladybug? Are we gonna see it? Did you get some more gadgets? I love Ladybug's gadgets.
Yeah, she's the gadget lady.
Yeah. She has more gadgets than I got. Now, I have that roller thing too, and it does work, but it just takes a lot of work to get things straight. You have to keep rolling and rolling and rolling. And it says you don't have to start at an edge, but I found that it works better if you start on an edge to do the rolling. I don't think it's back here. I don't know what I did with it. But y'all know about the little roller that I was using that went.
No,
That
you should show
shows
it.
your roll.
We need to see that roller.
You need to see the roller?
Yeah, I want to see the roller.
Oh my goodness. I don't know what I did with it.
Oh, dear.
What I did with it?
It was in the other room.
Oh, wait, here it is. Here it is. If I can figure out how to open
No,
this
that's
box.
not one I thought you were talking about.
This one. Which, I mean, it works, but you have to really just keep going. You have to keep going and going and going and going and going.
Oh, okay.
And I do it back and forth.
Yeah, and you can't press harder or you break it.
Yeah, I broke one already.
But
it does seem to work if you start on the edge. If you start on the edge, you can. But the other thing is, if the glue is tight, sometimes you ain't budging them unless you break that seal underneath the diamond. You're not going to budge them if the glue is very tight. So you have to use this consistently as you're going, or forget it on those canvases.
So they would not be very good on the real sticky. What are the real sticky canvases called again? The Double-sided?
double-sided
Yeah, they
adhesive.
wouldn't be good at all with that.
No, I would say probably not.
I love that Red Poppies by DAC Ladybug. I absolutely love that. I was looking at getting it for Remembrance Day for Canada.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you for
And
showing it.
Jesus walking on the water. Hey, have you listened to my song about Jesus walking on the water? I got one. It's on Musical Starlight under the shorts. Go visit the man of Galilee, because he's walking on the water.
I haven't visited. I don't know that I visited anyone today.
There was no bunny. There was no bunny at Hobby Lobby. He hopped right out of that store. There was such slim pickings when he was showing me what dime paintings were there. It was just very slim pickings. Our Hobby Lobby we have here is not very much
Not well stocked.
no, it's not well stocked at all for diamond paintings. People just don't do it around here.
They're too busy taking siestas.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have other things that they're busy with. I don't know what they're busy with, but there's other things they're busy with. They do. A lot of people cook. I see like a lot of people sell tamales and other Mexican style food right off the streets. They set up their little stands and they sell, yeah, right on the street corners.
Tamales.
So there's a lot of people that do that.
Fresh tamales. What?
He's with now.
Do you love tamales?
Not out of the can.
Oh no, fresh tamales. They're awesome.
Yeah, fresh tamales from the Mexican stores and stuff. There's a lady up in Marietta, Smyrna. She does fresh tamales.
Yeah. Oh, there was a bunny rabbit in Hobby Lobby that everybody was looking for. And it was very slim picking for this bunny rabbit. And I mean, it's probably either sold out very fast because everybody was wanting it, or, you know, like my store probably only had a few.
The one me and Miss Southern Belle did that she had the challenge for.
Yes. I saw Lazy Tagani got hers, but
yeah, she did hers. I got mine up.
And
oh, there's a mini drill right there. They look like they're smaller than deer ticks.
Oh my gosh.
they're very tiny, very, very tiny. And I find the Last Supper drills are the same way, tiny. I didn't know that square drills had different sizes.
Well, yes. I mean, you can.
Oh no, Keebler. That's so sad. There's nothing like fresh tamales. And they do like burrito, like they have a whole bunch of like tacos, like just different things that they sell. Then they have this fruit drink. I can't pronounce it, and I've never tried it, but it looks like it's got a bunch of different fruits in it.
Where's Joan? Does she know what it is?
I'm not sure what it's. I'll have to take a picture the next time I'm down, or I'll get my hubby to take a picture the next time. I ain't going downtown for a while, so I'll get him to take a picture. I'm starting to feel better, so yeah, I don't want to all of a sudden go and then, be like,
No.
oh dear, I should have waited. Yeah.
You have to have a bubble the next time you go out.
Yes, I need
he's gonna have to buy you an astronaut suit.
Yeah, mask doesn't work sometimes.
Nope, you need
That's
your
right,
own air
Keebler.
supply. The astronaut suit. Can you guys see her walking around in the astronaut suit?
I could have gone up with Artemis. They wouldn't have known the difference. Drop me off at the moon, please.
You could
There's
do-
I think there's a movie about somebody that had to live in a bubble. I don't know.
Yeah,
There
there is.
was. Yes.
Bubble Boy.
Yeah. The
I
Bubble
Bubble
remember
Boy,
it
yeah.
from a long
John
time.
Travolta played it.
Yes, and that's me. I have to be very careful.
Oh
I
goodness,
go
I'm
shopping.
yawning.
I go out just before stores close, like because late at night there's usually hardly anyone in the stores. But if I go during the day, it's so crowded that I always end up picking up something.
Okay, you guys, you ready to see what Stephanie colored?
Yep, we
Yeah.
are ready.
Okay, I'm gonna try my best to make myself big. Oh, look, I did it. I did it. I did
You
it.
did it. Way to go.
Now, if you can only see.
Oh, is that ever pretty?
That's gorgeous.
That is beautiful.
Nice.
There you go. All right, now I can show you her face.
There
Look
we
at
go.
that. Look at the detail. See her
Yeah.
earring.
I'm going to be very interested in that little spot on her neck, how that's all going to blend in. Up
Where?
close.
This
Further
right here.
down, there, and there's a spot right there. I don't think that spot should be there.
That is her hand. So her hand is on her shoulder. So this is the space between her hand and her shoulder.
Yeah, but it's also on her shoulder. There's going to be different colored on her shoulder. Go further by her neck. I should say by her neck.
Up here, this.
Nope.
Here.
Right, yeah, right there. And then there's another spot further down, if you see by her necklace. So go over and you'll see, yes, that spot right there. It's like, what is that? What's that?
It's shadow.
Yeah.
It's just
I don't
shadow
like
is what that is.
I gotta get a drink.
Mine is not going to have a shadow like that. I'm just saying.
In other words,
Is red, I think.
Yeah.
It's this right here. This is the M.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah, she's got a lot of shadow on her face.
so what are you going to do?
Will you, huh?
Esther Star, she's not going to make her have shadow.
Not on her neck. No, I don't want to have it. I don't like the shadow look on her neck. Looks like she's been bit or something.
Well, what are you going to do?
Bite.
What are you going to put on her neck?
She's got
a
a
necklace?
hickey on her neck, okay?
Give her a necklace.
That's what it looks like. Someone gave her a hickey. Well, the person that she loved was already in eternal sleep, so it wasn't him.
Oh dear.
What do you know about hickeys?
Oh, I know about hickeys.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Maybe her kitty cat that is behind her asleep did that.
Or maybe she's having an allergy attack.
Maybe that could be, yes.
Does she have some eczema? Maybe a little eczema.
No, we don't want her to have that either. That's painful. No, I didn't.
What about the
wish that on
sunburn
anybody.
from the hot, scorching sun?
I'm just saying that that's what it looks like. No, she doesn't see the sun. She's the god moon. She's the goddess of the moon.
Maybe
So
she's
but her brother, or was it her sister that's the sun, or was it the brother? Who's the son? Eros? I think that's her brother is the sun.
Well, maybe he touched her with his burning hands.
Maybe it's just shingles. Ouch, Keebler. No, I don't wish that on her.
Shingles.
A hunk of burning love.
That's pretty good, Shingles. Great one.
No, poor. She's stressed over the prince being asleep. That could be Keebler, yes. Yeah, she had an eternal love for this person that was already eternally sleeping, and she would go off the moon to go down every night and just sit beside him. How romantic is that?
It's okay.
So romantic. No, she never loved anybody else but him. At least
Hmm.
that's what the story says.
So she's kind of like a dolphin. No. What is that? A penguin?
Birds in general will not find another mate.
Neither will penguins.
Well, penguin is a bird, technically.
I think penguin is a bird.
Well, no, they're a mammal. Are penguins a bird or a mammal? Hey, Siri.
Uh-oh,
Hey,
okay,
Siri.
on my phone here.
Let's see.
Welcome back, Deanna. You have to ask Siri.
Hang on. Let me see. Are penguins birds or mammals? Are penguins birds or mammals?
Can you repeat that, please?
Penguins are a group of flightless semi-aquatic seabirds.
She's a seabird. Penguins are seabirds.
They belong to the class Aves, which is a bird. So there we go. It's a
They
bird.
are a bird.
It's a bird. It's a plane. It's a penguin.
Penguins are so cute. I love
They
penguins.
are adorable. I love to see them walk. I like to watch them wobble.
Happy
They
Feet.
make me happy.
That's
Happy
one of my
Feet,
favorites.
yes.
Yes, I love that movie, Happy Feet.
Happy Feet. That was
You'll
fun.
ask an AI penguin, you know? Awesome, Keelan. Hello, Rachel. Welcome on in. Rachel needs
All
to
right,
jacket. She lost her jacket.
Oh,
Rosacea.
no.
Oh, that could be too.
Don't be doing that. Don't be losing the jacket. Here, let me give you one.
So yeah.
All right. There you go. Never love again. Dog
You
Danger
didn't.
Pet.
Yeah. Oh, yep. Sometimes.
You didn't
Yeah.
think they would be birds? I didn't either. I thought they had fur, not feathers, but apparently they are birds.
Yeah, they got feathers because you know when the oil's slick, and then
Oh,
they
that's
take
right.
these penguins and they have to clean them really good. Same with ducks and anything other birds that I've seen them do it to seagulls, anything that have like the major oil, and they have to give them baths. And yeah, they got these feathers.
I love them too. I think they're so stinking cute.
Yeah, they are really cute birds.
Penguins. Yeah. And we determined I had to look them up. They're birds.
They're like torpedoes in the water.
I thought they were mammals, but they ain't. They got feathers.
They're torpedoes. Torpedoes.
Torpedoes.
Torpedoes, yeah. They're torpedoes in the water, yeah. Yep.
Torpedoes.
Get on my shirt in your house. I have no idea what.
I don't know what you got on you.
I don't know.
You just treat it. Make sure you get it off.
I
That's your
will.
favorite, one of your favorite shirts.
I don't know. They'll get it to me.
Stephanie made a mess on her shirt, probably cooking. She cooked tonight, guys.
Just use that spray stuff on it. That's how I put on
Spray and wash. I got some out there.
good. Yeah.
She made chicken and dumplings, and oh my gracious. That was good.
Oh, buddy.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
She needs an apron if she's going to be cooking over there.
Let me see.
I mean, what?
What you doing over there, Dee Dee?
What did Barry say was today's? Now you said it was Autism Awareness National Day, but Barry came in and said it was a different national day. What did he say today?
There's National Burrito Day too.
No, he didn't say burrito. What day was that?
Peanut butter and jelly and burrito and
adversary. I think he said adversary day. Does that sound right?
reconciliation.
Oh, reconciliation. That's what he said. Yes.
Yes, National
So-
Reconciliation. If you watched my little short from today, which didn't get posted till almost 3 o'clock, you may not have seen it.
I didn't see
It
it
probably
yet.
didn't get put up before you were
No.
doing your
She was on, I think.
Oh,
when
yeah,
it
I
went.
didn't see it.
Okay. So I did, Miss Southern Belle has made another challenge for me because she said that people enjoyed me announcing what national day it was. So I said I was up to the challenge, although I recorded it early morning. I was not able to post it until after I got home this afternoon because I taught class today. But anyway, it's up,
Okay.
and
Is that where he
yeah.
got it from? Maybe that's how he.
Yeah, that's probably why he said he was.
Barry is a wealth of information, that man. So
Yes, he is.
The news says it every day with what comes on too, just so you know. Oh, that's right. You don't watch the news.
I do not watch the news. I prefer not to watch the news because I don't want to
You
cry
know.
first thing in the morning. I don't like nothing stealing my joy.
Oh,
No, ma'am.
I
they never
know.
have anything. Really, they never have any happy stories on the news anymore.
No, I want a happy story.
Somebody died from Ohio County yesterday, last night.
Who?
Well, if they say
Is
it
it somebody I knew?
happy
No.
friends.
It was a motorcycle wreck.
Oh, the motorcycles are dangerous. People don't see them. I mean, sometimes people don't see my big old van coming down the road. They just don't care. I don't know which one.
Some motorcycle drivers are crazy too. I just have to say that they go in and out of traffic like crazy.
And
That's
so
true.
bicycle people.
Yes, people on bikes, same thing.
Mary
They zoom in and out.
On here, it says she works with autistic high school students. I feel like that is awesome.
That is awesome.
That's nice.
I'm good.
Mary.
Do.
Somebody's phone's going off.
It'd be mine.
Yeah, and she tells me I gotta turn mine off. Turn it off.
Okay, somebody else. I don't know who that person is.
Excuse me.
Anyway. Oh my goodness. Yeah, too much sad stuff. I don't want to.
I really only watch the weather, but last night Trump died was on there.
You just gotta turn on that handsome man, and his name is Ryan Holyall, and he'll give you the weather.
That is right.
Is that on the web?
It's on YouTube. You go see Ryan Holyall. Actually, he beats our National Weather Service to the punch, letting you know whether you need to move or not. He is totally awesome. And
he's a fellow Kentuckian.
He is a fellow Kentuckian. He sure is. He lives in Eastern Kentucky. And he is an awesome, awesome weather predictor. And they have stuff everywhere. It's not just here in Kentucky. All across this nation, he'll tell you where if he says you seek shelter, you better go right now.
Exactly.
Y'all, I'll start my own newscast and just have happy stories. How about that?
I think he's on today too, because there's bad weather somewhere. Illinois, I think it was. I saw.
Ryan Holyall.
Ryan Holyall. Oh yes, he's good.
I will look him up.
Yes, that's who you want to listen to. And he puts out a video every day if there's any kind of severe weather anywhere.
And he stays up all night with you.
He'll go 12 hours, yeah.
He stays up all night.
What are you over there? What is she giggling about?
Stays up all night. with
That he
you.
stays up all night with you. But he will.
Mm. Miss Southern Belle.
If
Oh
it's really
my
bad,
gracious.
I've
I'll
seen
be
him.
boiling water for you, baby.
But yeah. Yeah, if he says seek shelter, you seek shelter right away because him and his sidekick's from Minnesota, but boy, is he a good little meteorologist. Oh, he's on right now? Look at that. He's on right now.
Y'all want to go raid him?
Oh, you know how many people are in his town? He wouldn't even notice.
No, he wouldn't, because
There's like
there are
thousands.
thousands and
That would be fun if we all did a KY Philly raid. Let's go raid a KY Philly raid! Yay!
Yeah,
He's
he
like,
wouldn't
"Who is
even
that?"
notice though. He's too busy watching. He doesn't really pay too much attention. His robot might though. His
Yeah,
robot might
we should go
say,
raid him. KY Philly
he
raid
might
him.
come pop in and say, "Hey, yeah, what is this raid?" His robot is funny. He'll just pop in and say random things. Yeah.
y'all, I've had a lot of fun tonight. I don't know about y'all, but
I'm getting there. I'm getting this cat flowers done in the corner here.
how long we been? Goodness gracious, we've been on for an hour and 41 minutes. It doesn't seem like it's been that long.
Did you finish this dime painting, Tina? Did you finish yours? I can't believe how big it is.
Hi, Sherry Lynn. Hey,
I feel like
Tina
I've been working
Hey,
on it
Sharon,
forever.
what are you doing?
and Mary.
Yes, Andy Hill. Thank you, Mary. I couldn't think of his name. Yes.
Stardust.
Well,
Ryan Hill haul till the weather from everywhere.
Pretty
yes,
much.
Ryan Hall, y'all. Yes, he covers
You want to
bad
go raid him? I think it'd be fun to raid him.
No, somebody asked that as a question. I'm reading the thing.
Oh,
Goofy girls.
put this link down in the description. We'll go raid him.
Most nightbots are tyrants. Oh, he's got like it's called a robot, but the robot
His-
tells the weather, and then it's like a little robot that just pops up on the screen and will say, "Hey, Ryan, you missed this," or like he's obviously AI, right? But
Yeah,
he's so
so you got a
programmed.
raid going on.
I'll Sherry Lynn.
Oh, is he talking about Illinois right now? Yeah, I heard that they might be getting bad weather up there. I was watching his report yesterday. But
Sorry to hear
I'm
that,
sure
Lady
that
Bird.
Reed too. Reed is crazy. Reed Timmer is a storm chaser, and he's not on the Ryan Hall show, but he is crazy. Just want to say that.
Well, he takes some risks that are just like,
Oh,
no, I don't want to watch it. I don't want to see it. It scares me. I don't want to see somebody get blown away. And that's what I'm afraid of. His truck
that's what's
His
gonna
truck
happen one day.
has these things that dig into the ground and hold him down. But you know what? I mean, it don't matter if that wind's strong enough. It's just going to pick up the ground and everything.
There's a tornado warning right now. Where?
Yeah, there's in Illinois. He's in Illinois today. That's where the storms are. So if you're in Illinois, go to the Ryan Hall, y'all.
Yeah,
no, he's just really good.
Star sends me messages sometimes and says, "Hey, are you watching Run Hall? You know you're getting bad weather."
Yeah, I do.
She does. She's like, "Hey, it's in Kentucky. How close are you to this?"
But I do
I do say that to her, yes, because it's like he's like taking cover over here, and I'm like, Sherry, how close are you to here? Because if you're close, you better go take cover, hun. Or else
Go dig a hole.
Where are you going to take cover to, Sherry?
Well, I do have a cellar over there, but I do need to get the door replaced.
Yeah.
But we are.
Climb in there with
Hey,
all the whatever.
me and Jeff are talking about getting a shelter. a
Yes.
storm shelter because, I mean, we really need one. I need
Well,
a
the
storm
storms
shelter.
are getting worse. That's the problem. The storm,
And
they're just getting worse.
not only that, but it is if something was to happen to our power, we need to get a generator and a storm shelter, and we
Yes.
will be able to keep warm or cool in there so much easier than we can in this house if anything ever happened to the power. Plus, it's a
Yeah.
good place to store food. It just
Oh,
be so.
wow. Friends in Code. I've never heard of that, Keebler. Uh-oh, what's happened, Ladybug? I missed your comment. Sorry, Ladybug. I'll go back and look at it.
They're talking about that bad word.
Oh,
Um,
right. We get dust storms here. That's it. But we can get winds up into the 60
Moving to
mile an hour.
Chicago. They're coming this way.
no, that's above us. I mean, we're supposed to get some storms off of it, but I don't think ours is supposed to be like as severe. They're in the whatever that thing is that
I need to go
that
home
jet
before it
streamy
gets bad.
jet streamy thing. It's not even lightning.
I'm just saying I need to go home before it gets bad because Jazz don't like storms.
I know, but I don't even hear nothing. I don't know what we're gonna get.
You're probably going to
Really,
get it later on. And it
I
won't
haven't read
because
it before July.
then it will be cool enough, that it'll probably cool enough that there won't be enough hot air to mix with the cold air. Not to
Do we
say it
need
can't happen, but
dogs that are scared of fireworks?
yeah, we have lots of
my
dogs.
Ollie is scared of everything. Any loud
Jazzy,
noises.
Jazzy is real scared of fireworks.
So is
Bang.
Gracie. You've seen Gracie. She's trying to climb underneath anything she can get underneath.
Well, the other day, some idiot was shooting off his gun.
Oh.
I didn't say names,
No, I know.
but and she would not leave my side or nothing. I mean, she was just panicky.
Welcome back.
Well, any loud noise like that, so Gracie does the same thing. It's, I mean, she get all hunkered down, and
Doggy, CBD.
Yeah, it does help. I used to put that on one of my big dogs that had really bad anxiety, and it's a herbal. It's herbal. And there's no toxin in it. It's just the CBD oil.
there's
CBD.
no THC.
No, there's no THC in it.
That's good because I'd hate this.
Oh my goodness, I would. Now, Cassie would.
Catnip. I think they put that in catnip. I just want to say, cause boy, let me tell you, they got the zoomies.
Look at the zoomies.
Yep,
Zoomies.
they do. Perks them right up.
So, Star, you seem like you feel so much better, and I'm so very thankful for that.
I am feeling a lot better. Still tired, but not like the exhausted tired. So I know that my iron is starting to go up, and I'm eating more. Like I'm eating like before I wasn't even hungry, like nothing, right? And so, my appetite's coming back, and no longer on any medication or anything. So yeah, I'm on the mend. I am fully on the mend. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Joan. You don't tell her, do you? Hey, Jet. Hello, Jet.
Oh goodness!
Don't tell her that she's getting that. I didn't say the T word.
Treats.
Oh,
Oh,
Miss
my.
Grandma did it.
Oh, no. I bet those ears perked up at that.
That's the only
Mhm.
way I can get those cats of Hannah's to come out. I gotta shake treats at the door.
And those little eyes and those little face.
Oh,
Well, she's so cute though when she perks up.
yeah, yeah. I bet they put some of that stuff in it, don't, because
She's so
ours
cute.
too goes absolutely crazy over that.
What?
She has to spell it to me. She'll say, I'm going to give Jet some TREATS. And I said, oh, okay.
Yep.
Everything's spelt because that cat's own to her words.
Oh, Frankie's watching too, Ladybug.
Yep. Oh, these kitties are smart. Same with dogs. You gotta be careful what you say around dogs too.
Oh, yes.
We do a lot of spelling in this house.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think Creed is learning to spell, though, is my thing. I really think that dog is
He
learning to
does
spell.
no toy.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
they're
see.
smart.
Going for
he
a
is
walk gets to him.
the smartest thing I ever saw. I don't know. I just don't know. I would say that he has a partially human brain. And, oh, y'all should have seen him tonight. So his daddy comes inside because we had company come other than Stephanie and her husband that came and left him outside. And he was sitting in the door barking like, hey, listen, you know my nose is not supposed to be that far away from your tail. Because
Yeah.
that's exactly, I mean, if he could, I think if he could stick his nose up in there, he would with Jeff. That is just how much he loves that human. I don't know.
Yep, you're right, Kibler. It's all how we say it, isn't it? It's all our tones. They learn the tones very quickly.
Well, I don't know. When I told Creed that I was going to smack those carpenter bees down and he was going to get them, he knew exactly what I said. He went down the steps, turned around, sat down, and looked at me like, I'm ready. And then I smacked one down, and he went and got it immediately. I didn't have to say anything else. He just went. So I don't know. That was like, I've never
Yep.
seen anything like it. He understood everything I said. So
Jazzy seems like she's pretty smart.
well, of course she is.
You
She was my baby first.
Oh my God, I knew you was going to say that.
She was my baby first.
That is messed up, isn't it? I was throwing it in my face.
I ain't throwing it in your face. Who
She's
has
my
her?
baby first.
Who has her? She doesn't live with me. She lives with you. She's not my dog anymore. She's yours. Although she still loves her first mama.
See, she said that me.
I think just how it sounds. Like even if you just put it in a sentence and you're just talking regularly, it's like they go by sound, so how it's pronounced. So they just pick that up right away.
Yeah, like if you said, well, last week my dog had a few treats. That didn't probably affect them, did it?
Oh, it would.
I don't know.
Yes,
Hey,
they know
she
the
did
term.
the word, Joan. Where's her griping at?
Yeah, it's
Well, she
the
said it long ago,
TR.
too.
Tell me about it, though. I think it's funny.
Because we can talk normally, me and my hubby, back and forth. And if we say a certain word, we're just talking. And, you know, I'll say, hey, are you going to town or whatever? Right away, the dogs know exactly what's going to happen.
And then they go to
Right
howling.
away. And then they, yes, you heard, I don't know if you heard them today on, I felt bad, but I couldn't hear them during the song. Like, oh, I should have muted it. But yeah, they howl. They learn how to howl from my husky. They never used to howl. And now Pixie is a howler.
It's so stinking cute. It is cute.
Yes. And they'll sit at the window and they'll
It's
just
so-
howl. Yeah,
Yeah,
they ain't that cute.
and if Creed hears her howling, he goes to howling.
Yeah,
It's
but I
so
didn't
funny.
realize. I thought, oh, you can really hear that. Oh dear.
On my shoulders.
Are your
Maybe I
shoulders
should be
sore?
scared.
Have you diamond painted too much, Miss Bell?
I think I'm getting there.
You need a massager.
I do.
You need a nice massage.
Chair massager.
Yeah. So they've been nice and quiet since Fred's been home now. So they must be sleeping, having a nap. So it's been nice and quiet.
So, Joan, you going live after this?
It's Southern Belle, you're over there. So are you done asking Joan if she's gonna go live? Are you going with her? She says, "Are you?"
No, I just asked my question. Is she next? Because it was Star and then you, and then I figured, well, maybe Joan. Okay.
Oh,
She's
goodness.
laughing. She's laughing.
Well.
Oh my goodness, bath. Yes, I hear that. Bath time. Gracie says, "No way, Mom. Nope, not happening."
Yeah, I have to give Gunner a bath first, or he won't. He'll hide under the bed.
Well, you don't have to even say bath for Jazzy. If you're
the
in,
bathtub.
if you leave the door open and you're in there, and she don't care how many baths she gets in a day, she's perfectly happy.
Yeah, I have to watch
She
her.
loves
She will
it.
jump in the bath with me.
Yes, she has always been that way. I don't know why.
She likes baths.
You could not take a bath even when she was a little puppy. She was in there with
Yeah.
you.
She's a water dog.
She's a water dog. That's funny. Instead of water boy, you call her water dog.
Water dog. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, which is bad because, like, when it rains, she likes puddles too.
Oh yeah.
That should be her nickname, Puddles.
The funny thing with Gracie is she doesn't want a bath, but if there's a mud puddle outside, what's she do?
That is very clever, Kiwi. Yes. Yes.
Hmm. Oh
I
my
didn't
goodness.
see Tina. Are you still in here, hon? You had this painting, right? The bloom one. Did you finish yours? I didn't see a short or anything come through, but then I don't get notifications all the time from everybody anymore. I gotta get back on my schedule. You did finish yours? Okay. Did you post it? I want to see the complete. I'm almost, not almost done. 3/4. Those are too big for me.
I think everybody's ready to. All
Okay,
my
good.
ladies
I'll go watch it.
up here on the panel are ready to
Whenever you are.
about ready to go. And it's about time for me to go as well. I got, get some stuff done. But you guys, all right.
Did you get the new one, Tina? Did you get a new one?
Laura's still communicating with Tina. Wait a minute, we got to hear from Tina first.
I found out about this painting. Y'all gotta wait a minute. You ain't going nowhere.
You can't go nowhere. I need answers first.
Not yet. Tina's got to communicate with a star.
Okay, I'll go.
Can't you hear?
How's that sound?
Can't you hear? I'm trying to talk to Tina over here, girls. You can't say bye yet.
And I'm going to work on this blue until she does.
Okay, I'll go watch it.
Okay.
Tina, not the same one.
Go quietly.
No, she's gonna go watch it. So Tina has posted.
I'm sorry, Kiwi. I'm so
Okay, let's
sorry.
call it a wrap.
Poor
We're
Kiwi
gonna
getting
call it a wrap. Okay.
Get
Hang
it.
on, let me get up here. I don't even know what I look like, but I don't care. Y'all don't either, do you? You don't care. So I guess y'all saw. I mean, I'm almost I would say a third of the way done, maybe a little bit more than a third of the way done with mine, and I'm so proud, and I'm loving it. I don't want to quit, but I got to.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Like 3 days.
Miss Southern Belle, I'm gonna make you big real quick. There's your cats.
See, this is what I've gotten done. So this is a little bit right here.
Isn't that beautiful? Those rainbow colors. It
Gorgeous.
is gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Absolutely gorgeous. And Star is, let's see, down
Look
here.
at my beautiful lilies. Look
There
at
we
them.
go.
Look at how they grow. Fields, wild berries, and daisies and roses.
Ah, beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful. Look at that shine, guys.
Yeah, it's a beautiful.
Y'all done seen mine. I gave you a good close-up view of that face, and I think it's turning out beautifully.
Her
I
crown
love.
looks 3D. It's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
1/3, Joan. We better get our boogie on.
So,
Thank you, Mary.
okay, I'm going to say this. Remember, everyone, show the love of Jesus in everything you do. Be kind to others, even when they're not kind to you. Give someone a kind word or a smile. You never know what a difference you're going to make to that person. God bless you. Mwah.
We love you. Come step in the corner.
Miss Southern Belle.
Your faith as a mustard seed, as my shirt says.
Woo, yeah.
And for those that missed it, I did a premiere. One of my first. I think this was my second premiere today. So I did a premiere earlier, but it does have songs on it, and I just wanted to let everyone know that they can get the songs free off my KOFI, which is KOFI Starlight 70. But we just want to say we love you, but Jesus loves you so much more.
Yes, amen. Love you so much. Mwah, mwah. We'll see you next time. Bye, y'all. Bye.